Digestion in Humans Part 3. Composition of bile. The secretion of bile is more if the protein content of the food is more. Bile is a transparent fluid that comprises of 90% water in liver and 82% water in gallbladder. Solid components of bile comprises of inorganic salts, bile pigments, bile salts, neutral fats, lecithin, cholesterol, and mucin. The bile salts mainly include sodium salts of glycocholic acid and taurocholic acid. They reduce the surface tension of water, thereby helping in emulsifying and saponifying the fats. They are also useful in activating pancreatic lipase. Bile pigments are bilirubin and biliverdin. They are red and green in color respectively. Alkalinity of bile neutralizes the acidity of chyme. Fats, peptones, and HCl enters the small intestine and stimulates the secretion of a duodenal hormone called cholecystokinin that causes contraction of the gallbladder. This helps bile to flow into the duodenum. Enterokinin, secreted by the intestinal mucosa, stimulates the secretion of enzymes from the intestine. Absorption. The passage of the digested food along with water, mineral salts, and vitamins from the lumen of the alimentary canal into the blood is called absorption. Our stomach readily absorbs pepper, mustard, and alcohol. It slightly absorbs monosaccharides with water while absorbing only 3% of inorganic salts. The end products of digestion pass through the intestinal mucosa by the blood into the blood by simple diffusion by active or passive transport mechanisms. Majority of absorption is done by structures called villi. Villi is the finger-shaped projections present on the inner wall of the small intestine. It increases the absorptive surface. Villius. They are the finger-like projections of the inner wall of the small intestine that consists of a lining of simple columnar epithelium. Each villus is made up of connective tissue and a network of capillaries. It consists of a central large lymphatic capillary in the villus. Absorption of digested food may be direct or indirect. Indirect absorption. The food materials get absorbed into blood capillaries of the villi. Absorption of digested protein in the form of amino acids is direct but needs certain chemical processes. In indirect absorption, the food materials enter the lacteals of villi in the form of chyme. From the lacteal, chyme reaches the lacteal vessels which opens into endothelial cells. Maximum absorption occurs at the small intestine. Assimilation. The absorbed substances finally reach the tissues which are utilized by them. This process is called assimilation. Defecation. The digested wastes get solidified into feces in the rectum and get stored for their removal. Defecation is the process of addition of feces. These additions of feces is a voluntary process. It is carried out by the mass peristaltic movements.